Well, guys, Dutch is making me do it. He is. He's making us do it. So watch this video and find out why Dutch from Keeping It Dutch is making us do it. Welcome back to the Rock and Sea Homestead. My name's Lance. This is my wife,
Marcy.
And we're here to talk about Keeping It Dutch. So he's thrown out a little challenge for us homesteaders in this community on YouTube to make a video of why homesteading has changed our lives. And for us, it's changed it quite drastically. But I do want to say thank you to Dutch. He's actually one of the 3 channels that motivated me to convince her that we needed to start a YouTube channel. But Dutch, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Being a fellow Oklahoman. Definitely love your content. And for those of our subscribers that don't know Dutch over at Keeping It Dutch, you should go there and check it out. At the very end of this video, I'll throw up a couple cards and leave it at the end screen of you can just click and go right to his channel. And then check him out. He has some great content over there. So Marcy and I lived our entire adult life in the city. You know, we raised our kids in the city. It was close to all their schools and their activities and all that other stuff that goes along with it.
Yeah, it was great when we had kids and it was very functional, but as they started to kind of go out on their own, one of our son moved out and our daughter was getting very close to completing high school, and we just didn't want that anymore, and the need for being there just wasn't so great anymore.
Yep.
So after about the 100th Zillow listing for country places, this guy kept sending me. I realized he was serious and decided it was probably time to have a more serious talk about what, if we were really going to do this.
Yep.
So after some great advice from his aunt, our beloved Aunt Ruth.
Hey, Aunt Ruth.
Hey, Aunt Ruth. We decided we could do it right now, and I think it was maybe a total of 3 months, and we were in this new house.
Yep. So let's really get down to the main question here. What has homesteading meant for us, or did for us? And really, it's changed the direction of our lives. And you know, with our kids growing up and moving out and us becoming empty nesters, it's kind of changed that focus of where we were going and gave us some a totally new direction.
Yeah, it's really been about simplicity, and simplicity's really been what we've found here at the homestead. It's a lot of hard work, but it's good work, and it's you know, all the different homestead projects and things that we've done as we've tried to figure out what we're doing, we've done together. And so it is really, it's actually brought us even closer together, and which is a really great time for that to happen, because we're now just the 2 of us together with all the animals.
So speaking of animals, you know, we got started with chickens. You know, our daughter Megan, she wanted chickens very badly when we first moved in, and eventually we got her some chickens, and we have grown to love chickens and have become very spoiled to fresh eggs. Wouldn't want them any other way.
Yeah, that's right. And that's actually kind of the same way we got started with goats. I wanted to have some goats, and we had the property and the space for it, so we got a couple of goats, me thinking these are just going to be pets. This one had bigger ideas, so...
Just longer thinking, you know, long-term thinking on that.
But now we see the value that they could bring in producing milk for us, and also the baby goats that at some point we'll be able to sell and make some money for our homestead. So that's really cool too. And the further we got down the path of being more self-sustained here, the more motivated and encouraged we were. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, our confidence level increased every time we did something successful. So you know, we were able to keep chickens alive. We were able to get eggs. And we're like, okay, well, let's get a couple goats. We're able to keep them alive and let them thrive. And it was like, let's start our herb garden.
So we did that last year. We built very simple little raised beds, very, very simple, and we just grew herbs because we hadn't really had much luck growing things in the past. So we grew herbs, and it was great.
It was.
So then
awesome.
we're taking the next leap, and we're going to have some big raised beds this year. I'm going to grow vegetables. Fingers crossed.
Super excited about that.
So I mean, that's what homesteading has done for us. It's just given us a whole new direction. We've built confidence and we've built skills that, you know, even a little bit later in our lives, you know, see, so you can teach an old dog new tricks, right?
Yes.
And if we can do it, you guys can do it too. So.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't have to be that you have to have a large property. You don't need 108 acres. You don't need 10 acres. You don't need an acre.
Because homesteading doesn't mean on a big property. It could just mean in your own backyard, which is your homestead.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's more of a mindset.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to live. But guys, again, if you haven't checked out Dutch, go check him out. He's a good guy, great family. Again, we really appreciate you doing this, Dutch. Hopefully you pick us. Okay. But guys, thanks again for coming back and watching our videos. We really appreciate it. And from Marcy and myself, and of course our 2 dogs here, thank you, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.